ball carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back. Unsuccessful.
He's across the 40 to the 41. Alvin Kamara, the ball.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do until the ball's even snapped. Great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Tre'Quan Smith.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the 1st down carry, it's Kamara. Alvin, just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And there is a flag, so a big 2nd down pickup, but will it hold? So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. A lot of people celebrating. The guys who just gave up that play.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Left side here to Sanders.
Complete to Emmanuel Sanders.
He went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
And he is going to have a 6. It's 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3 and he got 3. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you took it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And it will surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. Now, a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. There's 3 catches for him here.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it. Because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is, we can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
yards, and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people call this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, what they needed to run, and they've done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints 7, Eagles nothing.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Right side is Jeffrey. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 of the
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. His throw caught him at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the player.
And it's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 2-yard touchdown Brown. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened.
Each team's had, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Breeze, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Up the middle, and it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
1st down, Saints.
Breeze to throw again. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the horrible quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Another scouting report out him said he doesn't possess the eye discipline of being an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and we'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. And the Saints have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
All right, time for us now to discuss Alshon Jeffrey. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Good job shifting right, finding his target. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurate when he throws a nice pass for a first down.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And bring up second down. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes. So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen, because both sides have thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big pickup there for the Eagles first down, 18 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, but sometimes you have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now he'll pull it down. Past the 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. On the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
are you saying he's got to learn what the line is about when you keep your eyes down the field trying to find a receiver, or you tuck it in good? And I think he's some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
We know he's got the speed. the end zone for a touchback.
1-yard line.
Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze leads this one with Kamara. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half.
He's brought down at the 30.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here. All right, hang on, we'll jump over at halftime.
All time.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped it. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On first down, Hurts flushed out right. He finds a man on the crossing route. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey. It'll be second down. Throwing is Hurts. Finds an opening past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it for the cause. That's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall off?
Now, I learn to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
And the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Off the play fake, here's Hurts, escaping the pressure right. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball up yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Janoris Jenkins on the cover.
Hurts. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Now he complete to Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on second down. Breeze, and run it in by the tight end Cook. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 21. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Saints.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down. Breeze Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Nice job there utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Breeze now. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints.
Breeze pass.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Saints have moved out in front.
Lining up for the
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Eluding the pressure right. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
But defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force him into incompletion.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, DeMario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's first and 10. And welcome back. We are in the same brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Forced out to his left.
King, come on.
Second back right around the 30. David Onyemata in there to drop him for a loss on the play. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
My partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. In this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
No gain on the
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert there to lead the ground. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And this shot is a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through clean.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Teams locked into a go here. 21 all the score as the kicks away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And the drive starts with a completion left side. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Are you kidding?
Traquan Smith, 75 yards. And the Saints have moved down in front. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Wants to try to end the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter.
What were you
Time on the clock.
doing?
And nearly picked off there. It would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
What was
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot and it got overboard.
That one a gain of 20 and first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep my eye out.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got the hook up once again to Jeffrey. Now able to get this one past the 30 down to 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And this is caught at the end. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that drive spun 5 plays. It is over Philadelphia in the end zone. So back to square one. Tied 28 as it kicks it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, or one play drives, exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And play from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. Now here's the throw. It's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And 7 yards there and a first down. Breeze to throw.
That gets him.
Now Breeze lost the football. And the offense will get this one back, where that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. To throw is Breeze. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Big game there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Are you kidding me?
Before getting this inside the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
At the 28-yard line.
They run again with Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
This is it. You got one.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. At 34 yards now.
Yes!
Football, it's blocked.
That was a nicely executed block there. But sometimes it's not just the kicker who feels the pressure in this situation.
Right, I think a lot of people could feel pressure on the offensive side. The defense a little more loose with it.
Yeah, you listen, they're just going all out trying to get to the football. To your point, the offensive guys, okay, who do I have? Who am I blocking? If that changes in the defensive front, does that change what we do in our blocking assignment? And sometimes that confusion or that tightness can lead to a bad play.
And it keeps the game tied here late in the 4th. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Oh no!
And he bats it away and falls down incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him.
Okay.
Marcus Williams.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. This will be caught at the 30. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done. And we're dead even. We'll have overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started. Even as the kick's away.
What about me? Huh?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Except for the first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day. But I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least. Because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing. Because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. A good pickup there. 8 yards on a first down completion.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield. field.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't
He
he?
really does, and the best part about that play for him,
Short.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target and played a really nice game.
Again, it's Kamara.
Nothing.
He will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, got punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trade down, you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
Number 16, go fast, go fast. What are you doing? Why is he not going fast?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here at OT. Instead, they'll give him another shot on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. Rolling to his left. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Damn,
There's
man.
something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Back out on the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
Now Breeze lost the football.
Mom, why are we not getting the ball? We got that. We got that.
Dangerous spot for them to call.
3 of them
Lucky
were right there, and I
because
don't know
the
how
defense
to
got
get
there. They don't want you within a shadow of
What's
the
wrong
goalpost.
with
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your side.
Well,
But you
come
gotta
on,
run
it's
out
not
there
me, not
and
me,
try
not
and
me.
stop an offense
Not
who
me.
has the ball in a very advantageous position.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into a proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Incomplete. Breeze. And now 3rd and very long. Are you cautious here?
I think you have to be, because the first mantra of any football game is don't lose it. Then you give yourself a chance to win it. And you go throw something now, take a big shot that doesn't pay off, you didn't help your defense out at all.
Yeah, especially here in overtime. And he'll get out to the 12-yard line here. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for the offense with a chance to win.
Well, he put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now?
Come on, what is that quarterback doing? What the frick?
Points are scored, that's your ball game.
Come on, dude, what are you doing? Throw it to him. Not being an idiot.
Not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field.
Gotta be careful though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickel and dime down the field.
Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. He can run for it and he will. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The escapability and evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. And they show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience,
I think
nothing drives your defense more easier than having things covered when the quarterback takes on and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose.
We did it! Touchdown! We made it! Let's go! Guys say, let's go! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We did it!
We got to see it making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing count.
I just want you to pay for my meal day.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime.